Hi guys, it's Zoe and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. Today we're back at it again with another wig review tutorial-ish, I don't know. But we've got Asteria hair with us today, and I got a closure unit this time, guys. I don't think I've ever done one on this channel before. She's a 22-inch, I think it's WaterWave, but it's a 4x4 closure, as you can see. I thought, let me try one like properly, because last time I did one it was good, but like I feel like I could do better, so that's exactly the goal of today. The lace is transparent as well, and this is what the knots were looking like. So guys, I've got a new mannequin head, by the way, and she is looking all types of fresh. So I found this new trick. You just literally put a bag over the wig if you're gonna like start dyeing and colouring it, because I wasn't doing this before and literally my mannequin head was like disgusting. So I thought, let me switch it up, let me improve myself. Let me improve the mannequin head, in fact. And yeah, so I just got a fresh one. But yeah, as you can see, I'm taking my Jerome Russell bleach and 40 developer like I normally do, mixed it all together in a bowl and flipped the wig inside out, and then just started bleaching the knots. I used like way less as well because there's not as much surface area to cover, but I went ahead and left this on for about 45 minutes, and this is what the knots were looking like. So pretty happy with that. Then I went ahead and put the wig on back the right way around and just pinned everything down and started plucking. Now this is the most important part of making your closure look realistic. I feel like a lot of people don't pluck their closures correctly, and that's what, you know, makes it look like a closure essentially. You still want, you know, the fluffiness and the depth that a frontal normally has. So you want to make sure that you don't skimp out on this. I do have a separate tutorial on how I pluck all my wigs, which I'll link down below for you guys. But as you can see, I'm just working my way backwards in layers and just plucking my way backwards. But yeah, basically I'm in love with closures, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been wearing this wig for about a week now, and it's honestly made getting ready so much easier and so much less time consuming for me, because I'm not having to glue down an entire, you know, strip of hair. Like, it's so easy. It's just literally the front and it's done. So yeah, I definitely recommend them, especially for beginners. If you're just like wanting to start getting into frontals and wigs and stuff like that, a closure is a really good way to start, because you're not having to do the sideburns, cutting the lace on the side. Like, it's just, yeah, it just makes life 10 times easier. But anyway, as you can see here, I am just sewing my elastic band onto the wig. I measured from eyebrow to eyebrow and just sewed right where the lace stopped. I'm so bad at sewing, by the way, so this is kind of hard for me, but yeah, make sure the elastic band is nice and tight as well. So here she is in all her glory. I went ahead and tinted the lace with my MAC Studio Fix Powder in NC50 and NW58, and this just created my perfect forehead shade. And then just popped the wig on, and yeah, as you can see, this is what the sides look like on the wig. It's not really that important because no one's actually going to see like the size of the hair, especially the way we're going to style it, which we'll see in a second. The sides are literally not visible at all. But yeah, I grabbed my scissors and just started cutting the lace like I normally would. As you can see, I'm taking my time, zigzag motions, you know the drill, guys. Then I took my ORS Fix It spray and gel and just glued down the frontal. No, why am I saying frontal? I glued down the closure part just in front of my natural hairline. To be honest, you don't actually even need to do this. If you sew the elastic band tight enough, you don't necessarily need to glue it down because it's already laying flat. The only reason you glue down frontals is because it doesn't have that support on the sides of the hair, but because the sides aren't actually visible on a closure unit, it's not always necessary for you to glue down, you know, the entire thing, because it's already laying flat. And yeah, but I just did this for some extra security anyway, because you never know. I then took my mousse, my hair mousse. I'll leave all the products down below, by the way. I won't leave you guys hanging. And just parted out some baby hairs. I went from the middle of my brow, I want to say. No, the front section of my brow to the arch of my brow. That's how wide I wanted the baby hairs to be, and then just cut the baby hairs just before where my brow started, as you can see there. I took some of my hair gel and then swooped the baby hairs in place with my little edge comb. You can just find these on, if you just type in edge brush or edge comb, you can find these on Google. Like, they're like literally what, £2 if that. But as you can see, I'm just swooping them in place and really making sure I pay attention to the part where the closure stops and hiding that, because you don't want that to be visible, because it will, you know, give away our little secret here. Then I took some more of the mousse and just set the front of the hairs, just the usual stuff. I made sure I brushed the parting in place and made sure everything was laying flat for when we go in and flatten the top of it. I didn't actually end up using the edge wrap, I just blow dried everything flat, which to be honest worked exactly the same. So yeah, just a little trick for you guys. And then just brush the hairs into place. But yeah, I was actually just deep in, like, frontals aren't always a necessity for you people to have. I think if you're wearing your hair in the middle part, like, most of the time, like, why do you need to have an entire frontal? You know, it's just extra work. And that's what I realized in this video, like, there's actually no need, unless you're maybe like wanting to do a really deep side part. Don't get me wrong, frontals are still amazing because they're very versatile, but this is just, like I said, perfect for beginners. If you're, you know, you're just starting out with wigs, like, it gives the exact same effect off as if you're wearing a frontal. Now I've just parted off my hair and just started wetting the hair. After I wet the hair, I took some of my Shae Moisture leave-in conditioner and just scrunched all the hair up. After I did that, I took some of my hair gel, which I used to glue down the wig. I took some of that after the leave-in conditioner and just scrunched all the hair up to help keep the curls in place. Because this was a way looser curl pattern than I'm used to, I did make sure I scrunched everything up together to make sure everything is super defined and super curly. Then I just took my curling wand and just made sure the top is completely flat. Taking my hairdryer as well, I just dried the hair up off camera. I did just flip my head upside down a little bit to give some volume, and, you know, again with the definition, we just want to make sure everything is popping and looking sleek and smooth and curly. And yeah, this is basically what I ended up with. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.